everyone, and welcome back to Messy Church Online. If you're joining us for the first time, we give you a big wave, and if you're joining us for a second time, we give you a big wave too. We're really glad that you can join us for Messy Church Online during November's lockdown. We're sorry that we can't meet together in the parish hall like we usually do, but we look forward to doing that and having some more fun together, perhaps in December or in the new year. But each Sunday afternoon during November's lockdown, we're meeting for Messy Church Online to do lots of fun science experiments and crafts together at home at the kitchen table and joining each other on Zoom. And I wonder, for those of you who came last week, or perhaps some of you know anyway, if you can remember what theme or what topic we're looking at in November's Messy Church. What theme are we looking at? We're looking at finding light in the darkness, thinking about where we find light in the darkness, where we find good things when we might be feeling sad, or how we might be the light in the darkness, how we might share love and light with each other, with our friends and with our family and with those around us. And so the first science experiment we're going to do today, is called the Underwater Candle Science Experiment. The Underwater Candle Science Experiment. So let's go through the list of things that you'll need for this experiment. So you will need a candle, like this. A tea light candle is fine. You will need a plate, like this. You will need a small glass, like this. You will need some matches or a lighter to light your candle with the help of an adult at home. Some matches or a lighter. You will need a jug of water. You will need a spoon. And you will need some blue food colouring, or if you're using liquid watercolour for the experiment later on, you might like to use that as well. But actually any colour is fine, but some food colouring is good. So let's go through that again. You will need a candle, you'll need a plate, check. You will need a small glass, check. You will need a jug of water, check. You will need a spoon, check. And you will need some food colouring or liquid watercolour, check. So, when you've got all those things ready on your kitchen table in front of you, you are ready to begin the Underwater Candle Science Experiment. The Underwater Candle Science Experiment. And the first thing that we need to do is we need to put our plate in front of us, like that. And we need to put our candle in the middle of the plate. Put the candle in the middle of the plate. And with the help of an adult, using matches or a lighter, you can light your candle like that. The video is a little bit fuzzy today, isn't it? I'm not quite sure why that's happened. So you need your plate and your candle in the middle of it like that. And if you're using a tea light, you might like to take the metal off. So you've just got the wax on the bottom like that. And then you need your jug of water. And in your jug of water, you're going to put a few drops of food colouring or your liquid watercolour if you're using that for the experiment later on. So a few drops of food colouring. It doesn't really matter what colour it is actually. Blue is fine, but any other colour is fine too. Give it a mix around so that your water turns a different colour like that. So you've got your candle in front of you on your plate and you've got your jug of water. And what we're thinking about as we do this science experiment is we're thinking about finding light in the darkness. And we're thinking about those times maybe when it's difficult to find light in the darkness, when it might be hard. Maybe we don't want to go to school today, or we don't want to do our homework, or we don't want to do something, or we want to go on a play date and we can't, or something like that. And thinking about those days and how we still look to find light in the darkness, but sometimes it might be a bit tricky. So what we're going to do is we're going to really carefully pour some of your coloured water onto the plate. Now, it should cover the bottom of the candle, but it shouldn't go too high. It doesn't need to be above the wax. It doesn't need to be above the wax like that. Now, I wonder what you think we're going to do next. We are going to get our little glass, and I'm going to put the glass over the top of the candle. And I wonder what you think will happen. What do you think will happen when I put the glass over the candle? What do you think will happen when I put the glass over the candle? Should we find out? Pop the glass over the candle. Oh, the water's rising inside the glass. The water's going up. Can you see? It's going up, it's going up. Oh, the candle's gone out. Did you see what happened? Look, all the water has gone from the plate up the glass and the candle's gone out. And for those of you who are keen on science, I wonder if you know why that happened. I wonder if you know why that happened. It's because the candle that's burning inside is using up the oxygen. It's using up the oxygen, it's decreasing the air pressure inside the glass. And so the air pressure from outside is pushing the water up the glass, so that the air pressure inside the glass